22 miles off the coast of Hawaii, more than 3,000 feet underwater, there is a place on Earth that looks like another planet. No sunlight, crushing pressure, boiling water bubbling up through cracks in the seafloor. And NASA sent scientists straight into it. Not to study fish, not to study coral. They went down there because what they found in that darkness might change how we search for alien life forever. This is not a theory. This is happening right now in the deep ocean, and almost nobody is talking about it. Stay with me, because this gets stranger the deeper we go. Think about the last time you looked up at the night sky and wondered if we are alone in the universe. Most of us have had that moment. Staring up, feeling small, wondering if there is life out there somewhere, hidden behind billions of stars we will never reach. Here's the twist nobody expects. Scientists searching for the answer to that question are not just looking up anymore. They are looking down, deep down, into our own oceans. Because it turns out some of the strangest, most alien-like environments in the entire universe might already exist right here on Earth, hiding underwater so deep that sunlight has never once touched it. It starts with a volcano. Not the kind you picture on land, with lava exploding into the sky. This one is completely underwater, called Lo'uhi, quietly growing off the coast of Hawaii, destined to one day become the next Hawaiian island. Around its base, scorching hot water blasts out from cracks in the ocean floor, carrying minerals and chemicals from deep inside the earth. Scientists call these hydrothermal vents. And down there, in total darkness, under pressure that would crush a submarine, something impossible thrives. Life. Strange, glowing, chemical-eating life that survives without a single ray of sunlight. For decades, scientists have wondered how anything could exist in a place that harsh. But that question led to an even bigger one. If life can survive down here, on Earth, in conditions this extreme, could it also survive somewhere else? Somewhere far beyond our planet? That question sent NASA straight to the bottom of the ocean. They built a mission called Subsea, sending robotic vehicles named Hercules and Argus down into the crushing dark around Lo'uhi, treating this underwater volcano as if it were an alien world. Every measurement, every chemical reading, every strange organism they found was treated as a clue. Because scientists believe this place right here on Earth might be one of the closest matches we have to what is hiding on the icy moons of our solar system. And that connection is where this story takes a turn nobody saw coming. Far out past Mars, orbiting Saturn, there is a small icy moon called Enceladus. From the outside, it looks lifeless, frozen, silent. But when NASA's Cassini spacecraft flew past it, cameras caught something extraordinary. Massive jets of water, blasting out from cracks near its south pole, shooting ice and vapor hundreds of miles into space. That single discovery changed everything scientists thought they knew about this tiny frozen world. Because water does not just erupt like that for no reason. Something underneath that ice had to be pushing it out. And when scientists studied what was inside those icy jets, they found something that made their hands shake: organic compounds. The same basic chemical building blocks that, here on Earth, are connected to life itself. Let that settle for a second. A moon hundreds of millions of miles away, frozen on the outside, is shooting water into space that contains the same chemical ingredients linked to life on our own planet. Scientists now believe Enceladus is hiding a massive ocean underneath all that ice. And inside that ocean, hydrothermal vents may be releasing heat and chemicals in almost the exact same way they do around volcanoes like Lo'uhi, right here at the bottom of our own ocean. Two worlds, separated by hundreds of millions of miles of freezing empty space, might be running on the exact same hidden process. So back on Earth, deep beneath the waves off Hawaii, NASA scientists began digging even deeper into the chemistry itself. Not just looking at strange creatures, but trying to recreate the very beginning. They built experiments in laboratories designed to copy the conditions of ancient, early Earth, mixing seawater with minerals pulled from ocean floor vents, recreating chemical reactions that may have happened over 4 billion years ago. And what they discovered was almost unbelievable. Under these extreme deep-sea conditions, simple organic molecules began forming naturally. Basic chemical building blocks, similar to the very first ingredients life on Earth may have needed to begin. Not created by magic, not created by some perfect accident. Created by pressure, heat, rock, and water. Reacting together in complete darkness, the exact same darkness sitting right now on the ocean floors of Enceladus and Europa. This is where the entire story flips upside down. For years, People imagine the search for alien life as spaceships, telescopes, and radio signals beamed from distant galaxies. But some of the most convincing evidence that life could exist somewhere else in our solar system was not found by staring into deep space at all. It was found by staring into deep water, right here on our own planet. The same darkness, the same crushing pressure, the same violent, boiling vents. Earth has been quietly running a working model of an alien ocean this entire time. And it took scientists decades to realize they didn't need to leave the planet to start finding real answers. Picture this. Somewhere beneath the frozen crust of Enceladus, in total darkness, under pressure and heat we can barely imagine. There could be an ecosystem forming right now, using the exact same chemical process happening near an underwater volcano off the coast of Hawaii. Nobody has proven life actually exists there yet. Nobody is claiming to have found aliens. But scientists studying our deep ocean have found real proof that the basic ingredients and the exact right conditions both exist. And that changes this from a wild guess into a real scientific possibility. That gap between maybe and yes is exactly where NASA is focused right now. And every mission being planned toward these icy moons builds directly on lessons learned in our own deep ocean. Take a breath for a second, because here is the part that should really stay with you. You have spent your whole life thinking about space as something far away, untouchable, separate from daily life on Earth. But the truth is stranger and closer than that. The answers to some of our biggest questions about the universe might be sitting less than a mile beneath the ocean's surface. Hidden in darkness humans have barely begun to explore. We have mapped more of the surface of Mars than we have mapped the bottom of our own oceans. Think about that. The unknown is not always somewhere else. Sometimes it's right beneath the waves we walk past every single day. So the next time you look at the ocean, remember this. Somewhere down there, in total darkness, heat and chemistry might be quietly building the same ingredients that could one day be found on a frozen moon millions of miles away. Earth is not just a planet we live on. It might be the closest window we have into understanding life somewhere else entirely. The ocean kept this secret for a very long time. Now that we finally know where to look, the search is only just getting started. If this changed the way you see the world beneath the waves, imagine what else NASA is uncovering down there right now. Subscribe, because the deepest secrets of our planet, and possibly our solar system, are only just beginning to surface.